Welcome to the Verify Pipeline Execution 14.4 Kickoff. My name is Jackie Porter, Acting Product Manager for the Pipeline Execution Group here at GitLab, and I'm joined here with Vitika, the Product Designer for the group as well. This group is responsible for GitLab CI, which is the overall pipeline and pipeline processing experience, as well as the category of merge trains. In 14.4, we continue to be focused on the reliability and SaaS availability theme, as well as CI minutes to prevent pipeline abuse. Vitika will spend some time covering the design focuses for GitLab pipelines and merge trains as well in this kickoff. As mentioned, 14.4 continues to be a top priority for focusing on reliability for GitLab.com. And our first issue that we're going to be focusing on is optimizing a project pipelines controller, which has a lot of volume related to a database call account. What we will do is reduce this volume, which will help impact our error budget for the pipeline execution team. The second infradev issue that we'll be prioritizing is related to the creation of a new pipeline on GitLab.com, which currently has an experience that is very slow. The flow here is that once you create a pipeline, the current experience is that it's a super slow, reported at 24 seconds. Currently, this shouldn't be going so slow. So the proposal here is to target this particular controller and optimize that controller for our users to stop experiencing that error. Both of these infradev issues for GitLab.com should be addressed in 14.4 and hopefully improve our users' experience. Vitika is also working on some interesting work related to CI job tokens, CI minutes usage graph, and changes related to the pipeline index page.
Okay, thanks for that, Jackie. And since you've already mentioned the areas, I'll dive right into the issues. The first one is return warnings in job logs when CI job token is used without the secure workflow being enabled. So when CI job token is used without the secure workflow enabled, we are not providing any warnings to users, and we want to do that. And we want to do that so that they can look towards enabling the secure workflow, and even if they want to adopt an alternative for that. The next one is show urine CI minutes usage graph. So very recently, we rolled out a CI usage graph for that shows the CI usage historical data by month and project on the CI/CD analytics page. But it doesn't mention the year, and neither does it take into account the guidelines for refreshing the data when the year is updated. That's what we'll be adding as a part of the solution. And so we'll add a provision in the UI for including the year with the month, and also define the behavior about how you can access the data from the previous years. Moving to the next one, this is pipeline, more actions showing empty drop-down when skipped. So we very recently made this change where we moved the download artifact action inside a kebab menu. This was to improve the performance of the pipeline index page. And slowly we are taking up issues to improve the usability of this interaction. So we'll be adding sort of an empty state as a part of this issue when there's no download, no artifacts to download, of course. Yeah, thanks, Jackie. And lastly, since we have made many small changes to the pipeline index page, they were all very small, but eventually, since we made many of them, we would really want to get in touch with our users to understand if we are diverging from a good user experience, or if they are finding those changes useful, and if the layout is usable for them, and everything, all the primary actions that they have been performing using the pipeline index page, they're still able to perform that.
Thank you so much for reviewing these design focuses in 14.4. I'm really excited about the work that we're doing. Thank you for covering those, Vitika.
Sure.
As noted in our introduction, our second primary focus beyond reliability is going to be on CI minutes. So we have this backend issue related to counting the duration of shared runners separately from CI minutes for viewing that consumption in our product. So this is particularly important because users will then have a way to have an accurate accounting of their duration, their consumption of CI before we enforce a CI minute limit, which is a subsequent iteration in our life cycle for GitLab.com. This is a mitigation effort for the pipeline abuse work that we've started back in early January when we started having a spike in crypto mining abuse. So this is a step in that path for enforcing CI minute limits, and this will hopefully help users and everyone get better visibility into their CI minute and duration consumption. We are so excited for 14.4. If any of these issues are interesting to you, feel free to give us a tag. Thank you.